We turn away. We pretend not to see. Pretend not to see the pain we cause. It's easy because they don't have a voice, so we can't hear their cries. Until now. Hi, my name's Janice Fiona, and I'm the voice of inanimate objects, here to ask for your help to stop the cruelty against inanimate objects. My eyes were forced open to the issue when I was only a young child, having tea at my grandmother's house. No! She said it was collectible, so apparently it could never be used. And I started to think about it. How many other objects suffered the same fate? Thousands. When I say thousands, I actually mean millions. Platinum records trapped in picture frame cages because someone important recorded on them. Stamps that never get to feel the delicate touch of a human's tongue and travel the world, but instead are jailed in a collection. Toys kept in their original packaging because somehow that makes them worth more. What about what it's worth to that transformer who is never able to transform? The worst perpetrators are the elderly, and the hardest thing for me was dealing with the fact that my grandmother was probably the worst of the lot. Her house was like a museum of torture for inanimate objects. I tried talking to her, but she wouldn't listen. I even held a protest outside her house during one of her tea parties. But it was more of a concept protest, and no one could really see me, so people just thought she was moving. Something drastic had to be done. I organised a vigilante mission in the middle of the night. I broke into her house, forced her out of bed and led her to the dining room where I had prepared a wonderful 3-course meal on all her once-in-prison crockery and told her she had to eat it to set it free. She didn't want to, so I did everything in my power to persuade her. And that's how my grandmother died. I think it was all the pent-up guilt over what she'd done, but it might have been because she was sitting on her oxygen chute. Either way, I won that battle. But the war has only begun. Criminals like Celeste Frank, who keeps unused spoons in plastic coffins, and John Burley, who has been building his torture chamber of undrunk Coke bottles since the 1950s. And there are thousands, millions more. So join my army to stop inanimate object cruelty and set them free. Here's how you can help my charity, Siyorkasv, shed some light on this very important issue and do your part. Use all objects. Give us money. Buy a t-shirt. Give us money. Talk about it to your friends. Give us money. Draw a picture. Kill an old person and give us money. After all, if the situation was reversed, wouldn't you want them to do the same for us? Stop inanimate object cruelty and set them free. Join Siyorkasv today.